Well, good day, good day, good day, YouTube family. Hope this finds everybody well. It's been hope you. I got something in my eye a while ago. I hear I run out of gas trying to do some mowing. Got a. I hope everybody had a good Mother's Day. Yeah. Trying to mow inside the fence here. This is my septic tank is back here, and this stays very wet. And we have rain in the forecast today, and it's actually just 60 some degrees. We have went back the opposite direction. Peter said it's winter again. I'm freezing to death, she said. I think it feels really good myself. It is cool, and it is raining north of us. There's people up in north of us and northwest of us that's still without power all the way from Thursday storms. And they're still trying to clean up there. Oh, my good eye too. But I run out of gas. I've got to get some more gas. I've got some. I just gotta go run down there and get it. But trying to get all that done. And I wanted to get this mowed before it rained. Not so bad to the front as it is back here. And septic tank I just crossed over. But yeah, it's been busy several days, and well, we haven't got my truck to the shop yet. The trailer is at the 120, and we got a tractor over there that we need back over here. I was hoping to do some bush hogging in the lower pasture down around the creek. But it looks like we got rain coming. Rain. But see, I did all this is being remowed over the weekend. Saturday, Friday or Saturday, I can't remember. They all running together. But anyway, I hadn't got my truck to the shop yet. Daniel had a doctor's appointment, and at Emory University down in Atlanta this morning, they had to leave like 4:30 or so this morning to be down there in time. And they didn't get back till, well, after that they went down to the market down there and picked up some stuff for the fruit stand. And we can get it a little cheaper down there than when it comes up here on the truck. And they didn't get back to about, after 2 o'clock. And both of them wore slap out, you know. But having to get up so early in the morning. So Daniel is in the house, asleep in the bedroom. Scott, with the workers out here, Scott went to the camper. He's in the camper asleep. I think you get away from this noise and get some sleep. And I'm out here piddling, doing a little this, a little that. And yeah. And I talked to Christina a while ago. She's going to pick up her pig, her little Oinky. And yeah, that's about all that's going on around here. Well, we can't figure out, Scott can't figure it out, I can't figure it out. Nothing's no different from one plant to the next, but my pepper plants just, we don't know what's going on. Some of them are doing good, and some of them just like, I'm dying on you. I'm not gonna hang around here. I don't wanna produce. I don't wanna even be here. So I'm gonna pull them out. Just hadn't got around to it yet. Well, here, let me show you. Well, I've done walked all the way back here and realized the video that I was getting ready to show you the peppers didn't video. Instead, it went into just taking pictures. I don't know. Sometimes your camera will, I don't know how it did that. Oh man. We're getting another good little fire pile going over there now. We even got some wood trimming and wood stuff left. Anyway, here they are. Walk back around here. Oh, I done went and put gas in the lawnmower before I realized it. This one is one of the newest ones I put in. That's one of the newest ones I put in that they're doing okay. One's got some blooms. These other ones I put in again. This one, there's 4 of them, but they're dying. This one right here was one that I thought might have a chance to make it from the frost, and it's doing pretty good. But they're not. It's got a bloom even on it. Right there. Over here, this one has a bunch of blooms. One of them is doing the same thing back here. I'm going to pull it out. This one has some bad leaves on it we pulled off for some reason, but it's blooming up top, and it's got some peppers starting to grow. Let's see, there's one back there on that one starting to come out. This one here has 3 that's starting to grow, and a 4th one about to come out, and blooms. But I even miracle growed them. Wasn't going to, but I thought I'd give them some helping hand. I really didn't want to use any kind of fertilizer or anything on them, but I was at the point of, well, let's try to do something and grow some peppers. But yeah, so I've got some that's got to be replaced, or I'm not going to replace them. I'm just pulling them up. I've replaced all of them now. Scott said, well, I think there's a few more still at the store that he put back. I said, yeah, I'm going to plant them in the garden. Well, I've always had, last year, the little jalapeno peppers, I had, over 400 peppers pulled off of that. And that's all. That's good soil. It's that black gold. Yeah. I don't know. I don't get it. Well, anyway, before I realized none of that videoed that I just did, I come back and had already come back here and put gas in the lawnmower and get ready. I want to knock this out because it's going to rain. If it don't, it's going to miss a good chance. So let me get that done real quick. I don't have much left here when I run out to finish up this back. Got you some gas in you now. You ready to go back to work? Okay. Now you don't want to start because you got gas. I know I run you completely out. I think I flooded it. So self-start. Well, the lawnmower won't start. I just run it out of gas. But I might have flooded it. You don't have no gas control. It's, one of the guaranteed start things, but it ain't guaranteeing too well right now. Yeah. Anything to hold up progress. Anyway, while I'm letting his sit here and decide whether it wants to start or not, We'll carry the gas back to the shed. Tell you the truth, I'm gonna carry this little shed right now. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Set it in there and shut it up. Whew. Well, I'll let you in on the secret of what I'm planning on doing. Okay? As you know, there's a gate I've made. I made these gates years ago. Well, they're still holding up. I did something right, I reckon. But let me get turned around here. I'll show you what I'm planning on doing. Instead of making something to bun up against the little hutch that I put together last week, instead what I'm going to do is from this post. See, I've already got the fence here. I've already got fence there and that gate there. What I'm going to do is that's 30 feet to this post. I'm going to come off of this post and just come out here to the other side of that gate and run fence right here and back to this post and put the hutch right there where the fence close to the gate, but this side of it away a little ways. The gate opens outward, so but that way I can come in and out of it. I'll have to duck. I know. I was thinking about going to 6 foot and raising this one up, but they didn't have no 6 foot fence up there, so I just thought, well, this is 4 foot, so I'll just go with this, with what I got. And they will have a running place, but I won't have to come no further than just in the gate there to do the feeding and the watering. In fact, I could probably do it from outside the fence on that side over there, but it will give them 30 feet of open ground and a little over 5 foot wide for them to run back and forth. And I'm going to put a net over top of it. Most of it. Some of it I'm going to take some of my remaining wire and wire the top a part of it. Probably on this end here. And then just put that net over it. Sounds like a deal to me. But that's where it's going to be, right there. They're going to be running right across the sand. I'm going to have to stake it kind of funny. It don't have to be like something to hold a cow in. This is just holding some guineas. But the septic tank is right about there to somewhere over here underground, so I can't drive a stake through there. But I will be able to put one up on where it's got a little hump. You can't really see it, the kind of indenture. I'll put a stake right there and a stake over there, and I'll have to skip this part right here, and I'll put a couple of stakes on this side. So I'll put 4 to 5 stakes in the ground across here to hold this fence up. Like I said, it don't have to be ever that many. In fact, from that post to here, there's not but one. But since I'm not planning on putting another wooden post in there, just connecting to that metal post, I will probably put an extra post here and here. But that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, something happened again at the end of me just telling you about that. They switched to picture mode again. I don't know about this, but what I was going to tell you is, if there's not going to be but like 3 to 4 guineas in here somewhere in that neighborhood, just for egg collecting purposes at a time. But I can always disconnect that if they, demolish this grass-wise, and just swing it around and go this way. It's 30 feet back that way too, to that fence. So I can just switch it from half 50-50. But it'll be sometime, and it won't be that big a deal to do. It won't be hard to do at all. In fact, I'll leave the stakes in the ground here, and I use the edge of the porch to run the wire down to keep them out from under it, and let them run this way. So, and they'll have about the same distance they got over here. And then I can switch it back to this side again after this part of the land heals and everything. So I think it'll work. What do you think? That's a good idea. And they'll be right outside my bedroom window, so I always have company. I'll be able to hear everything going on. Oh no, everything? But let me see why this lawnmower wouldn't start. I mean, I run out of gas. It was running. I think gas just maybe hadn't got to it yet, or I flooded it. It flooded itself. You don't control the gas. All right, hang in there and keep on smiling. That didn't take long, did it? Now I gotta move back to the front. Okay, I've got the front part of this section done, and I got the back done, except for where the cage is sitting. And all I got left is this little bit right here in this little section, which has got a gate that comes into it. I had it sectioned off like that for my dog I used to have. Duke was a 120-pound German Shepherd, meaner than a rattlesnake. That's why these signs had to be, they're over yonder all around it, out on the property, at the door, going up the ramp. That's what they're all about. I lost him a few years ago. It's been 4 years ago now. But nobody could get around him, nobody but me. That's a long story. And I had him sectioned off I did that actually back when he was a puppy, but I had it sectioned off and it always worked. I could keep him in that part right there up to the onto the porch, or I could give him free rein all the way around the backyard to the back door, so that he could protect it. Believe me, nobody would ever make it in that fence and make it back out. if they did get in it, they were pre-warned and would have been in trouble. I used to take the back seat. I had the back seat taken out of the truck. He was so big that he would stand in the seat, plus dog hair. He would stand in the seat and his head would be bent over. He actually broke this water guard thing right here on this side, sticking his head out, pulling his head back, trying to get to somebody. But I took the seat out and it was tall enough for him to stand up and move around. And I put a rubber mat down through there. So when I cleaned it out, it was like pull the mat out, you know, a little vacuuming and wash the mat and put it back. But I had to put beware dog signs on the vehicle. You couldn't even walk past this truck. This truck would be rocking when that dog was in there if he walked close to that truck. He'd be letting them know, you ain't coming here. But anyway, it's my opinion, a beautiful day. I'm sure it's raining up north of here or around somewhere, and we haven't gotten it yet. But I got a few more things I need to do. I gotta get the battery charger in, and what's left to mow is thin stuff in that other section. Even if it gets tall, it's easy to mow. But I'll get back to that if it don't rain before I get this other stuff done that has to be done. I went ahead and put the battery charger on the camper yesterday, I think, or the day before, I can't remember. It's automatic. It, you know, if it goes down, it'll cut on. If it gets showing it reached charge capacity, it cuts off. Supposedly. We'll find out when I go to start it if it's did it or not. But yeah, get it a good charge on the battery. I'm going to get me a Trinkle charger to put on that camper, because it works the same way. It actually pulls some juice from the battery after so long, and then builds it back up, keeps the battery alive. Best thing you can do to a battery. But knowing this stuff and doing it's two different things. So I got one on Peter's little motorcycle. It works. I mean, it's always managed to do just fine. But yeah, I got a lot of little things to do before it rains, if I can get it done. Got the driveway, down the driveway, completed again and again and again. Yeah, and again. I'm gonna let you go, for now. Let's see, I think Scott has, the workers left. Scott might have got up and went in the house, yeah. The security bar on the door's closed now, so there's nobody in there. But I'm gonna try to get a little more done. I want to mow around the places where the riding mower wouldn't go around the trees. I'm gonna take the push mower and do that real quick when I get back to the lawnmower and finish up the little patch. So I've got, counting this, probably about 30 minutes or less of mowing to do. And well, let me get at it. I keep talking. Get to work, you lazy old man. Okay, I'm going. I heard what you said. Okay. All right. God bless. Keep on smiling. Here we go again. Well, I thought I'd close this video out with a picture of the animals. Yeah. Oh, the duckies are growing up. one right there is getting pretty big.
Yeah, they come back on Facebook one time.
Yeah. Yeah, we're selling ducks now. Uh-oh. And if you want to have a rabbit dinner, what'd you say? Go with the rabbit, the gravy and the biscuits?
Gravy, biscuits, fried rabbit, mashed taters, good old iced tea. Go.
That's say good night to the guineas. Oh, they're eating, so I'm not going to disturb them too much. Yeah. Give me 2 eggs today is all they gave me. They're going to start doing better. Are we going to be having some guinea stew too?
Hey, guinea does taste good. Actually, I don't know if you're still at KO that morning that she got up and shot that guinea. And I said, you ain't going to work until you pluck that thing and get it ready. And she did, and she put it in the oven that night and roasted it, and that was good.
I don't remember that. You realize how many, that was 40 years ago.
Well, yeah, I know. And I couldn't remember. I'm pretty sure it was, yeah, it had to be still working there. It was the only job she had when we worked up at work. Still Dover Cattle.
Yeah, Peter used to have a habit of shooting loud animals like guineas and roosters.
Roosters, oh my God.
She shot
She
roosters.
shot 2 roosters one day.
If they woke her up, they were in trouble.
What are you waking up at? I might shoot it. Wake me up.
But anyway, that's what we're closing the night out as. Everybody have a great evening. And it's, by the way, it still hasn't rained. Still big percentages calling throughout the night and the early morning.
I hope so. Like I said, it needs water.
But until next time, God bless. Remember, Jesus loves you. And that's worth smiling about. Okay? Good night.
They grow quick.
Extra footage. That's where they all ended up. They'll grow up. They'll grow up pretty quick. Look how big they got already. What'd you say, Scott?
Quack, 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 quack.
Quack, quack, quack.
Get your butt off that water. You're crapping all in your water.